Well, hello everybody. It is 2019, January, first episode of the Chris Gibson Live channel for this year, and I'm really excited. And of course, it's January, so I'm going to talk about New Year's resolutions. A lot of people make them. A lot of people make them officially and write them down, which is always a great thing. I always think you should write your goals down. A lot of people also make them sort of mentally or emotionally and act on them throughout the year. Now, I think resolutions are important. Last year, I made a resolution to get back in front of the camera and start providing help this way on YouTube, along with my website, my brand new website. I made a resolution to bring back a skincare line that I was famous for a while back, and I did that. I have it here in front of you today. And to get back to my roots of skincare to help people, that started with this book here, which was also a New Year's resolution back in 2004 to write a book on the subject of acne that would help people like it did me. So do I think resolutions are important? Do I think resolutions frame, or can they frame your pathway through year to year, through your life? Absolutely they can. But the trick is sticking to them, and it's not always easy to do, especially if you don't, as I said, write them down. Now, before I get into how to keep resolutions, if you are just joining us on the channel, welcome. I really appreciate you being here and watching. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that little bell that says subscribe to the next to the side of it, so that you get updates when I put out new videos. This is going to be a really busy year. I plan on doing 3 videos a week. One on health and wellness or fitness, one on cooking with Chris, which is one of the episodes on the channel, and then always one dedicated to the skincare group and following that I already have, in order to help us learn about products that work for us or don't work for us, and what we can do to live a really healthy life and have beautiful glowing skin at the same time, because that's what I'm known for. So I'm excited and very passionate about this year. That is in fact what I have named my year. Last year was the year of discovery for me on how to do all this again and to come back in front of you. And this year is the year of passion, of putting in everything I can to help others make healthier decisions for a better and healthier life. So that's what we're here for. So New Year's resolutions, not always the easy thing to do. First and foremost, I tell people dream big. Okay, inside of all of us, we know what we want to change. We know. We may have a sense of it, we may not have described it, but we know there are things that we could do in our lives or change in our lives that would make us much happier. So the first thing is to dream big, and then to define it. You need to know what it is you want to change. You want to make sure you're absolutely clear on what you want to accomplish, what you want to change, because behind that is you need to know why you don't want to change it. Let's be honest here. If you really wanted to make a change and put a resolution into effect, you would have already done so. Now you've made the decision to try. Maybe this is the first time you're doing it again, but you're making that decision. But in the past, you've taken some sort of reward for not changing. We're all this way. You know, Tony Robbins talks about it. Jack Canfield talks about it. All the big self-help how-to gurus talk about this. You get something when you don't make changes, or when your life is the way it is. You're either getting some emotional reward out of it, or a financial reward out of it, or for some people, you know, we're resistant to change. You just get a reward for doing nothing. You're rewarding yourself. So you need to understand those two dynamics. The first dynamic, that being clear on what you want to change, and then why you haven't changed it so far, so that you don't let that sabotage your efforts. Now, once you've clearly defined what your resolution is, you want to start small, take small steps. So for instance, we'll use weight loss. Big this time of year. Everybody's at the gym. In fact, we're going to have a video with some trainers on here next week that talks about not being able to stick it out in the gym. How everybody makes the resolution, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get healthy. They run to the gym, they buy the memberships, they're there, and by March they're all gone. Any of you who are regular workout fiends like I am know this is true. We really hate January through March because the gyms are full, we can't get on our equipment, we can't do what we need to do because we have to wait our turn, and we end up going to the gym at 3 in the morning. It happens. But we also know by March, most of you will be gone. I'm going to help change that with these rules or these tips on how to keep your resolutions. So again, you want to break those resolutions or the resolution into pieces. So we're back to weight loss. So weight loss, you want to lose weight. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out every day. I'm going to not eat sugar. I'm going to do this, do that. I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to start keto. I'm going to do all this stuff. And guess what? You get overwhelmed. It's too much. So here's my advice to you. As a weight loss and fitness coach, you need to start small. Go to the gym 3 times a week, great. Don't start with a diet first. Get into the habit of going to the gym. It takes 21 to 30 days for a human to make a new habit. It really takes that long. So you got to stick it out a while. So start small. Don't do the diet and the workout. Don't do it all at once. Choose something. All right, you want to choose a diet plan. Go and choose a diet plan. Do what you want to do to lose weight through, reducing calories. Maybe it's intermittent fasting. Maybe it's keto. Maybe it's a Mediterranean diet. Whatever you choose to do, start with one thing and then add another the next month. Make a plan, do a 12-month plan. This will help you carry the resolutions out through the year. I want to lose weight. So month 1, January, I'm going to start working out twice a week or 3 times a week, 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, whatever you can achieve. I go through the month of January and now I add the diet to it. I add the dietary changes and I go another 30 days and then maybe I add walking or swimming or yoga or whatever. You want to change your lifestyle. It's a lifestyle change. The reason resolutions don't work often is we think it's a temporary fix. It's to get us from A to B and then we get to go back to behaving the way we did before A was ever an A. So it doesn't work that way. You want to make a lifestyle change, a financial change. These are changes you want to put you in a better place. Again, back to that inner knowing of what we already know we need to change in order to be a happier, more productive, and healthy person. That said, keep a journal. Make the 12-month plan and then keep a journal of your progress. And here's why that's important. You're gonna fall off the wagon. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna miss the gym. You're gonna have programmed out that you're gonna do a 30-minute run 3 times a week. And that day you got off work late. You didn't make it to the gym. You only were able to put in 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Be grateful you were able to do that. What's important here is you're making the decision to make the change. That's where the power is. I want to wrap this whole thing up with what the power is that you have, and it's your choices and decisions. Your choices and decisions, conscious and unconscious, or even subconscious, got you where you are today, good, bad, or indifferent. The most successful people that you know, the people that you admire, that you aspire to be, made choices and decisions. They had the same tools that you have, choices and decisions, okay? So it's a choice to get your butt off that couch and go to the gym. It's a choice to sit there and watch television and eat a bag of chips. I went through this same thing after years and years of being on TV and writing the books and doing the skincare and all that. I took some time off. And I made the decision last April to get off my butt and get back in front of the camera because people needed help and they were coming to me, where have you been? How come we haven't heard from you? We don't see your blog anymore. And I made a decision that day, a choice and a decision to get off my butt, get in front of the camera, start talking the truth about health and wellness and skincare and the same fears I have, everybody has, the same things in my way everybody has, and helping people through that. So because I made that decision in April, it's led to a whole new reality as I move into this year. I have a skincare line back, and writing a new book on skincare and health and wellness and weight loss, and I have a new TV show in the works, and I have this, which is super important, YouTube. So choices and decisions are everything, and only you have the power to do that. So find the motivation to make that choice and decision and repeat it over and over for 30 days, and guess what? It becomes a habit. So that when you're sitting on the couch and you really should go work out and you're tired and you don't feel like it, guess what? There's a little voice now that you created in your head that prompts you and motivates you to get up and go work out anyway. Takes a month to get there. Same thing with diet. Do your diet plan, do your changes. Just do them routinely. Don't be jumping on the scale looking for a 10-pound weight loss in 3 days. Doesn't work. Jump on the scale a month later and see the results and give yourself a reward. But do it for 30 days without expecting that, and you will create this little voice in your subconscious that steps in for you when you won't do it for yourself. But you have to do it routinely. You have to do it consistently. Choices and decisions consistently. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, treat yourself, reward yourself, whether it's a monetary reward. If you're on weight loss plan, don't make ice cream the monetary reward. Don't do that. Make it something else that you really enjoy. Maybe the money you're saving by not eating junk food or smoking or drinking or whatever the changes that you're making. Make a monetary reward, take yourself on a trip, set goals that are rewards and reward yourself. Be grateful that you are finding your own power to make these changes, and you're going to have a fantastic year. I have a video in the video list called 21 Days to a New You, where this epiphany came to me, sort of the whole full circle of what it takes to make changes in your life and to make them happen. So feel free to watch that, but do your changes, make your resolutions, write them out, give yourself a year, start small, break them into pieces, reward yourself when you do them, keep a journal of your progress, and take your power back. And you will feel it. You will feel it. And then that power will be there when you can't be, because you had a nasty day with your boss, or you don't feel like it, or you're overwhelmed. Those routines will ground you and lock you into this new life that you want to create. So let's do this together for this year. Stick with me for this year, and we're gonna get you through health and wellness, cooking with Chris, recipes if that's your thing, how to lose weight if that's your thing, some spiritual stuff thrown in, a lot of fun, a lot of expert advice is coming to the show. You don't have to listen to my mouth, you can listen to them. And let's do this. Ask questions in the comments. Go to chrisgibsonlive.com and sign up for the newsletter. Check out the skincare line. Get the book. If skincare is your thing, this is your stuff for me to look at. Skincare and the book is available now on my website. So check all that stuff out. But more importantly is make the changes this year for yourself that you want to do and be successful at it. And we'll help you do that all the way through the end of the year. And guess what? I'm telling you, I'm living it right now. A year from now, when we go back to this type of video and we talk about resolutions, you'll be different. Your life will be different, just like mine is. So take care. I'm looking forward to getting the year rolling with you, and a new episode will be out next week. So look for that, and we will talk again soon.